Let's go, Quans.
Yeah!
Welcome back to Summer Rose Court, where we just walked into the Menageries, which look terrible. Look awful. Wow.
It's a ghetto of death and sadness. Yay!
It's tied to her leg right here.
I think she's splinting it because she broke it.
Oh well, oh yeah, because she's a rabbit.
A booble snoot.
A booble
Booble
suit, as it
suit,
were.
yeah.
The crude dwellings lining the road look unfit to live in, even for animals.
That's kind of racist.
That is a little problematic. That's
Yeah.
some problematic language there, Ruby. You wanted to see them, did you not? This is one of the menageries where all the fauna citizens reside.
What the hell?
With myself away from the city in search of you, and all's been chained to the throne. The person we chose to run the city betrayed us, and betrayed our it was Adam, wasn't it? Trust. And in this day and age, well, let's just say that we're fortunate enough to have you back.
Needless to say, it was kind of horrible, especially if you're a faunus.
I look closer at the few people I can see and notice ears and tails flickering at our intrusion. I can't begin to imagine what they're feeling.
Pure, unending hatred.
Like, if
Like big middle fingers to you, sir.
I want to kill you.
Don't step into an alley alone.
They're trapped here, caged, and here I am with the freedom to leave whenever I want. I can feel their hate like pressure on my skin. This must seem like mockery. Two human nobles
And a guard.
come to cock at the spectacle. I don't think any of them were there to see my coronation. I hadn't noticed any animal features in the crowd, but I'm their queen too. Do they recognize me?
You have a serious misconception about the nature of these citizens, lady.
How can you hear my thoughts?
You're very he's telepathic, that's his semblance.
Oh my god!
That's his semblance!
That way I can better protect you.
That's really weird.
It's a little creepy, yes.
Yeah.
Tell me,
And I can't picture people naked. I mean, what?
Your Grace. That's a little. Who's this Xiaolong? What?
Oh, what? No! No!
I can hear a baby crying in the distance. Those children old enough to walk are wandering about, eyes listless and vacant. I bow my head to hide my expression from Glinda as I turn toward the gate again.
I've seen enough. This isn't what I thought it would be.
What did you think it was gonna
I thought you meant this was like actual animals, not animal people.
A petting zoo, probably.
Oh, shut up.
be? Oh, hey, there's Blake.
Oh my god.
She's also got a lot of abs.
Yeah.
As I turn, I see a woman watching me from an alley. We see Blake. We've seen Yang. Why was Weiss the other person lit up on the screen?
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
You guys haven't seen that.
Maybe
but
we killed her already.
Stop.
How?
We didn't even touch her.
Could we only save Yang or Weiss?
No, we could save everybody.
Oh my god.
Her gold eyes slanted as if in accusation fixed me with a penetrating glare. Feline ears protruding from the crown of her head perk up for a moment before they flatten against her skull in anger. There's something about her, something in her eyes, her stance, that feels different from everyone else.
She's a bandit.
Like she's accustomed to this filth, yet
Thank
not
you
a
for
part
letting
of
me
it.
know. Guard
Separate,
number 1.
above it. Even here, she stands at ease, without the sense of defeat I see on every other face present.
That's because she wants to rob us.
Okay, guard number 1, I get it.
Tossing me one last disdainful glance, she folds her arms and disappears into the back of the alley.
This Blake has a tail too.
Glinda and I leave.
And guard number 1.
I love you, Alice.
Just inserted it.
I follow Glinda back to the densely packed marketplace. All around her, people swarm, shouting and bumping into each other.
Ow!
Someone crashes into me particularly roughly.
You have to be careful when you're wandering around this marketplace.
Oh my god, guard number 1, you should have been protecting me.
They act like NPCs.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
Space around as clear as a dome of heat surrounds us. Glinda is alarmed at first, but then quickly we both realize what had happened. I smile back at Yang, who walks at ease in the crowd towards us, everyone doing their best to avoid the blistering heat she emanates.
Thanks for joining us, Yang.
Yang rests a reassuring hand on my shoulder and steers me toward Glinda, who is standing next to an open door, leading to an unfamiliar building.
Guard number 2, you made it as well?
Well, of course.
He's my new friend.
Oh, gosh.
So, are you having as interesting as the time as I am?
Yes. The Kwan sister is, very interesting.
I think he means to say hot
Yes.
in more ways than one.
Yes, Kwan.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
It looks recently built, and a torch more sturdy than the one surrounding it. A warehouse?
Hey, little Rose. Sorry I didn't come with you today. I wandered off to do some exploring of my own. Isn't that right, guard number 2?
No, that's not right. I was, totally with it. I'm really insulted there.
You're whatever's exploring.
Have they been forgetting you as well?
Yes.
I didn't forget about him.
Yes, guard one.
I'm not an NPC, I swear.
It's okay.
I think of the Menageries.
Don't do that. You probably wouldn't have liked it anyway.
I can guarantee you wouldn't.
Nice of you to join us, Zhao Long. Check to make sure you haven't lost anything important, then follow me.
I wouldn't punch anybody that tried to take anything.
Yeah, she punched like 4 dudes. That was cool.
It's actually not my record.
I didn't think so. It wasn't supposed to be so hot today. So what?
Hey! Are you moving now?
Okay.
Okay, Ruby's head voice. Sorry. So what parts of the city did you see today?
Sorry, sometimes it's hard to delineate between the thoughts you just think in your head and the thoughts you say with your mouth. You ever feel that way?
Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, not much.
Oh, okay, Yang. Judging.
I spent most of my time chatting with the castle guard. Oh my god, it's canon!
Yeah, she just kind of kept telling me stories. A lot of them involved punching dudes.
And other stuff.
I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Oh, is that the stuff that Ruby was thinking about? I mean, her grace.
Guard number 1, oh my god!
Yes, Clan.
After that display at the gates when I first arrived, I was worried about the security here. Yeah, and seems like there's sort of a divide there. There are the castle guards, yeah, but a lot of private contractors too.
Yes, many private contractors. And you have to be careful because sometimes your private contractors can have subcontractors that aren't quite so reliable.
We refer to them as mercenary garbage.
And all of those belong to a guy named...
Torch! Dick.
I hate that guy.
On this side. That's something we'll discuss today as well. Or is Torchwick the one leading the Menageries?
Who knows?
No, he's the leader of the mercenaries.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, but he's the one that also betrayed them, remember?
Probably, yes.
Yes. That's something we'll discuss today as well. Osmond can probably do a better job than I can. Needless to say, I trust the fellow about as far as I can throw him. Considering her power, that probably isn't as apt an analogy as she intended.
It's not.
Yeah, she once threw me about 50 feet.
I bet I could top that.
Oh my gosh.
Vividly, I imagine Glinda picking up someone she disliked with her magic and hurling him across the freaking cliff.
That was you, guard number 2. That was last year.
Oh yeah, I must have hit my head.
You did.
But he's gotten too powerful in too short a time for me to openly challenge him. The people love him. He's so gosh darn charming. Or the humans do.
They really don't. He just
It's
pays.
actually our last stop on today's tour of the city. I'm sorry, God number 1.
It's okay. I don't think I can tell you that. Well, yes.
Guard number 1, you have to be careful. Glenn.
You'll have to
just
meet
pick you up
him
and throw you across the
sooner
cliff.
or later.
Oh my god, what is this?
We walk inside the warehouse to meet this infamous Torchwick fellow. I spot him almost at once. A man in a white coat and a black hat. Glinda walks ahead of us, already engaging him in conversation. I can barely hear her asking about the guards over the bustle of the market right outside.
Does that mean we have to stay outside?
Interrupting Glinda with a silencing hand, he regards one of his cronies who had come to bring him something. It's a slice of pie. Lifting it to his nose, he gives it a few whiffs before his face crinkles in disgust. He sticks his finger in the pie and says, "What a good boy am I."
Oh my god.
And
This is just American Pie all over again.
Hey, Craig!
And then yells at whoever it was who brought it to him, Craig, waving the soiled finger around accusingly.
Craig, get over here!
Oh, there we go.
That's Torchwick's voice.
Only when he's done giving his employee a thorough tongue lashing,
Blech.
that's hot, does he return his attention to Glinda and to us.
No, that was his screaming voice, but you'll hear his real voice.
What the?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm the greatest Mac Daddy of Vale County.
This is great.
Oh my god.
There is so much to take in here.
Don't take that in. Don't take that in.
Let's just keep looking.
Oh no.
Like what you see?
Not really.
I've never liked that style.
You should take a picture. It'll last
Wow.
much longer.
Check it out. He rocks those heels better than you.
Oh, darling, don't you know it?
Oh my god.
Well, well. If it isn't the new monarch, Queen Red.
That's not my name.
Quan Ruby.
Sure.
I needed to go just a couple seconds longer. He bows to me.
Why are we just looking at Tybalt? Like gangsta Tybalt.
Hey! He bows to me, the feather on his hat bouncing with the movement.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. They call me Roman Torchwick, the baddest bitch in the whole neighborhood. And I work down here in the lower parts of the city, aiding Lord Ozpin and Lady Goodwitch in more, mundane matters.
You don't sound like a smoker.
Well, that's because he's a smooth criminal. So, that's where we're going to end off this episode for right now. So thank you for joining us, everybody. If you enjoyed Roman Torchwick, then be sure to join us in the next video. Because remember, every video is a party, and you're all invited to the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.